Today, I am here to persuade my audience that texting while driving is dangerous. Texting and driving is dangerous and has many consequences and effects, not only on the person texting and driving, but to others too. This is a picture of a truck that was in an accident when texting and driving. Next time you're going to text and drive, think about this picture. Do you want this to be your vehicle? According to distraction.gov, 5 seconds is the average time your eyes are off the road while texting and driving. When traveling at 55 miles per hour, that's enough time to cover an entire football field blindfolded. From research I have done, I have found many reasons why texting and driving is dangerous. Although there is a stigma that teens do the majority of texting and driving, adults may be just as guilty. According to CNN.com, adults are just as likely as teens to text and drive. Texting while driving can be dangerous to the person doing it, but it can also put others' lives at risk. In less than 5 seconds, your life or the life of another could be changed forever. I will now explain why texting and driving is dangerous. Texting and driving is distracting and causes you to take your focus off the road. It is proven that texting and driving is more dangerous than drinking the legal amount of alcohol and driving. It distracts you from driving because it causes you to take one hand off the wheel and your eyes off the road. Even if it is for a short time, it is still dangerous. Many people believe that because they are experienced drivers, they can text and drive, but this is not the case. Taking your eyes off the road for just a second can be dangerous. According to safety.com, a test was done called the car and driver test. The test compared reaction times of drivers texting and reaction times of drivers drinking at the legal limit. The results showed that while texting, the drivers performed worse than they did when they were drinking at the legal limit and driving. I am certainly not encouraging drinking or driving or promoting it in any way, but this goes to show how incredibly dangerous it is to text and drive. Doesn't matter how good of a driver you are. Taking your hands off the wheel and your eyes off the road is dangerous to you and other drivers around you. Now that we have looked at some of the reasons as to why texting and driving can be dangerous, let's look at some of the consequences that texting and driving can have. When texting and driving, many people don't realize they are breaking the law. They also don't realize the other consequences that could come about from texting and driving. According to blogs.findlaws.com, there are several consequences that can arise from texting and driving. Texting and driving could cause you to get a ticket depending on where you live. According to GHSA.org, 43 states have a ban against texting and driving for all drivers. If you receive a ticket, you will lose points on your license, and depending on your past driving record or how many tickets you receive for texting and driving, this could cause your license to be suspended or even revoked. It can also cause your insurance premium to increase. Another consequence given by blogs.findlaws.com is criminal charges. If you get in an accident because you were texting and driving and cause an injury or death to someone, you could get serious jail time. You could even be charged with vehicular manslaughter or homicide. Do you want to spend the rest of your life behind bars just to reply to a text? Not only would you get serious jail time, but think about the guilt that you would have to live with knowing that you took someone's life just to reply to a simple text message. That guilt is never going to go away and will forever haunt you. Texting and driving can cause you to get a ticket, lose points off your driver's license, increase your insurance premium, and possibly lead to criminal charges. As we have seen, texting and driving has several consequences and can have many negative effects on people's lives. The last point I would like to touch on is the negative effects texting and driving can have. Texting and driving can be dangerous to you as well as others. I will now share 2 stories about how texting and driving forever changed 2 individuals' lives. The first story I would like to share came from textinganddrivingsafety.com. A mother shared a story about how texting and driving has affected her life. Teresa Breen, like most mothers, was very proud of her son John. He was a United States Marine who was about to be deployed to Afghanistan. John's family forever changed on March 15th, 2009. John was responding to his friend's text message when he lost control of his car and swerved off the road. He was ejected from his car and died due to massive skull fracture. Not only did John leave behind his family and friends, he also left behind a 2-year-old daughter, who now has to grow up without a father because of texting and driving. Not only could it kill you, it could kill others. Take this story found on BusinessInsider.com for example. Eric Ackerblom was riding his bike near his house when a driver struck his bike going 60 miles per hour with her truck. It was later revealed that the teen driver was texting and driving when she struck Eric. Knowing that you have killed someone because you were texting and driving is forever going to have a major effect on your life. It is also going to have a major effect on the family members of the one who you killed also. As you can see from the story shared, texting and driving can forever change your life as well as the lives of others. In less than 5 seconds, your life or the life of another could be changed forever. As we have seen throughout the speech, texting and driving is dangerous, has several consequences, and can affect your life and others as well. Next time you are going to text and drive, think about the stories I shared with you today and ask yourself, is it really worth it? The text message can wait. Your life and others' lives are far more important. Take a stand against texting and driving today by logging into AT&T.com and take the pledge against texting and driving. And next time you're going to reply to a text, remember this picture. You don't want your vehicle to look like this. And just remember the consequences that could arise from texting and driving.